Now that your pocket has been sewn down on the bottom here, we're going to place the straps. So I want you to take the webbing that I gave you and cut it in half. This is the webbing. This is what webbing, the strapping is going to look like. Okay, so take this and cut it in half. So you have two equal pieces. One is going to be for this side of the bag, and the other piece is going to be for the other side of the bag. So once you've done that, you will then take your webbing from the bottom of the bag here. Make sure. So this is beyond the bottom. I want you to be right up at the bottom of the bag. You're going to start to place it. And I want you to see, if you can, that here is basically the middle of the webbing. I'm just doing it with my eye, but it's about 1/2 of an inch on this side of the pocket and 1/2 of an inch to the inside of the pocket. The webbing is 1 inch. So if I place it consistently, and it doesn't have to be perfect, but if I place it consistently, give or take, with that 1/2 of an inch covered up, the inside of the pocket edge right here, then when I sew it down, and I'm going to sew it here and here, so you're going to sew the straps in 2 places, and we'll go over that on the machine together. You make sure, because you have it pinned and organized nicely, you really make sure that you're doing the hard work right now. The sewing is easy. The prepping it and making sure that you're going to encase that side with your seam, that's the hard part. So I'm just going to start pinning my webbing on, and it moves around too, so I'm going to check it once in a while as I'm pinning it to make sure it doesn't move around too much. You don't want that moving around. I really want that to look nice. Okay, go all the way up to the top. And you want to make sure you don't twist your straps when you come back around. But you want to still do the same thing. You want to make sure you're getting at least 1/2 of an inch of your pocket inside there. Okay. This example has a very short strap at the moment, but it won't when I actually cut the webbing, which I haven't done yet. But you should have already cut your webbing.